Gaijin just brought back G wagers again, but they did it in a strange way. Instead of bringing it back from like the daily logins, they brought it back from the battle pass. If you see right here, if you have all this vehicle, you simply get the golden battle wager up to 1,000 gold, and including like 100 silver. But I don't feel like they did it right. So when I say they didn't do it right, I meant that instead of just linking it from the battle pass, they could have made it from the daily logins. Like that was the usual way of getting the GE wagers. Just log in the game and you get it. They did the other thing right though by lowering the requirement of the GE wager. Not to the extent that I want them to, but they got halfway. If we look over here, this is the new G wager, collector golden battle wager. Fortunately for us, we actually get a comment from the community manager in Warthunder forum. He explains how to get it. So this is Orson ES. He's a community manager in the Warthunder forums. He explains to get it, like simply you need to have all these three vehicles and to get it from the Warthunder Battle Pass. I think we should ask him if he can get it in the daily login. That would be pretty nice. The other thing that I noticed that they changed was, luckily because I still have my old Golden Eagle wager, is simply instead of 20 wins for the 1,000 Golden Eagle wager, you just need 12 wins. But they still implement that you need to have a vehicle rank 3 and above, and you need to have one tank destroyed to even get it done, or plane destroyed, either way. And over here is the normal one that we get in the normal boxes from a daily login. And you can see a difference here. The first difference is instead of up to stages of 20, they lowered to up to stage 12, meaning you just need 12 games instead of like 20 games. They could have made it like 10 games, that, something that makes like a round number, but they went for 12. Plus, they could have extended the amount of like not achieved. When we say battle in which new stage was not achieved, it means how many times you can fail. If you look over here, it's still 3, and here it's also 3. Same thing for the 1,500 Golden Eagle wager. I had a 2,500 Golden Eagle wager, but I didn't complete it all already. But the 1,500 one, you need 25 stages. Like, oh my god, it's brain numbing. Just to earn like 1,500 gold. So the thing about the wagers are, if you guys never did a wager, it's a way of like waging a bit of your alliance, just doing a little bit of it. Like example, the player defeat one. This one I do all the time. I just defeat 5 players in a tank ballistic game, and or 10 players in arcade, and I get like 500,000 gold in up to 10 games. And you can lose 10 times. You can lose 10 times. But the Golden Eagle wager, you can only lose 3 times. That's why I feel like they kind of need an improvement, Like, it doesn't seem to be that fair. Plus, their games are already making billions of dollars already compared to War Thunder. And by just making this a little bit more fair, it's they got a little bit fair, but to the balance amount, like the normal lion wagers, it would have been really kind of them. But instead, they just went the halfway mark. I was able to do a Golden Eagle wager, the 1,500 one, in live on my Twitch stream, Fanatical Freeman. And it was hard. It was really hard. I got some of my buddies who are really good players, and we played on the Meta BR. The Meta BR is, I'm going to mention this, but make sure you guys put your torches down. It's the 4.0 German lineup, the KB1B. So this is my 4.0 German lineup. I did the whole G wager playing this one BR, because this was the BR where I had the most advantage because of this one tank over here, the KB1B. And with my Churchill, my Panzer IV, and the German Sherman, I used all of these meta tanks to just get the Golden Eagle wager done. And even then, after 25 games, I lost 1 game, and there were a lot of games that was a close call. Luckily, I had Russia with me, and that's what me and my friends did. One of us would play Germany, and the others will play Russia. The ones who don't have this, I think $200 worth of lineup, like what I'm using right now. But this is not something a normal players have. All right, this is not something normal player can even get immediately, because some of these vehicles are rare, and some of them are only available in the Warthunder market, and some of them are only available in a certain month in a year. That's like, this is not something a normal player can do. For normal players, they would probably play 5.7 Germany or 6.7 Germany, more precise. Like this would be the BR that people would be doing a GE wager. But those BRs, the both sides have the advantage, right? Like the Americans have heavy tanks. I mean, they have like good comparable tank to Germany, and Germany also have good comparable tank to other nations. So this is has an increased risk. I'm sure there's people who will do it realistic, but that's why I was trying to say like the uh the amount of good games you're gonna get, you're not gonna get like 12 games to get this done, right? There's gonna be like at least 2, 3, or even 4 games that are gonna be really, really bad. Like this, you don't have control. Since in this game, there's multiple factors. There could be a BR factor, there could be a skill factor, because the enemy team might be a better enemy team. There's also a factor about your teammates. Like your teammates could be bad. Like some random people will just leave the game once they just get destroyed once, and they just leave like one death leavers. And that's why like I feel like they do need to change certain thing in the Golden Eagle Wage to just to make it fair. Like you're just the one trying to do it. If you're doing it alone, if you're doing it alone, good luck. It's gonna be extremely difficult. And I was able to do it with my buddies. Even my buddies, we had a hard time doing this. Like if they just change one thing, the one thing they need to change, in my opinion, is simply change that the new stage was not achieved. Instead of 3, turn it into 10. Or hell, even 5. Even 5. I'll take 5. Because if you look at like certain wagers here, like I mentioned before, certain wagers you have like for the Warthunder community. So I'm asking from Gaijin. So that's all I want to talk about. I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.